Hi, this is Margaret. Welcome to the New Choir tutorial. The purpose of this tutorial is to help those of you who are new to reading music to understand the musical scores that we use in our rehearsals. Each page has an accompanying audio file. Just click on the speaker symbol to hear it. Hit the space bar, click your mouse or page down to move forward, or just click on the blue arrow that appears on each page. The time signature of the song is another piece of information that you'll see at the beginning of the score. It gives you the beat of the music. It is always in the format of a fraction. The top number and the bottom number each give you a different piece of information. The top number, which in this case is a 4, tells you that there are 4 somethings in this bar. The bottom number tells you what those somethings are. It tells you the time value of the 4 somethings in the bar. If the bottom number is a 4, then it's referring to quarter notes. So this music has a time signature of 4 quarter notes to every bar. This does not mean that every bar of music will actually have 4 quarter notes in it. It means that the time value of the notes in the bar will add up to the same time value as 4 quarter notes. Most of the music we sing is in what's called 4/4 time, or common time. Other types of time signatures that you're likely to see in choral music are 3/4 time, which is 3 quarter notes in a bar, 12/8 time, which is 12/8 notes in a bar, 6/8 time, or 2/4 time. We will review the time value of notes in a later slide. Sometimes the time signature can change during the course of a song. For example, in one of our songs we change from 4/4 to 2/4 time for at least one bar. This will be indicated in the score with a double line and then the placement of the new time signature. This is the beginning of our score for Killer Queen. You'll notice that it has a time signature of 12/8. That means there are 12/8 notes in each bar. The rhythmic feel of a song in 12/8 is quite different from the rhythmic feel of one in 4/4 time. A 4/4 time song, subject to our syncopated rhythms, is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a strong, a weak, a medium, and a weak beat. Whereas 12/8 time has a more sort of drinking song running tempo to it, like da 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 da. The next important piece of information that you'll find at the beginning of the system is an indication of the key signature of the song. So we might have a song that's in the key of C or the key of F, for example. That the sharps and the flats that are indicated at the beginning of the song tell you its key signature. Each sharp or flat is placed on a line or in a space. So for example, in the key of F major, the flat is in the middle of the treble clef, the middle line of the treble clef, and this indicates that it's a B flat. Flats and sharps are always in the same order in a key signature. So for example, a key signature with 3 flats would have a B flat, an E flat, and an A flat. B flat major would have a B flat and an E flat. Those flats always appear in the same order. The order is established and it's shown on this key signature chart. The key signature doesn't tell you if the key is a major key or a minor key, as major and minor keys can have the same key signature. You need to look at other indications in the score to determine if it's a major or minor key. You don't have to do that though, so don't worry about it. What you need to know as a singer of the choral score is that whenever you see a note that is one of the notes indicated as being sharp or flat in the key signature, that's the way you should consistently sing it, unless you're told to do something differently. Little indications of when to do something differently are what are called accidentals. We'll come back to those later. Here is part of our score for 21 Guns. It tells you that there are 2 flats in this song, B flat and E flat. This indicates that it's in the key of B flat major. That's the same key signature as for the key of G minor, but this song happens to be in B flat major. Sometimes the key signature will change during the course of a song. As with the time signature, this is indicated by a double line and then the placement of the new key signature. In our song, for example, Living on a Prayer, we have a key signature change in the middle of the song. This can sometimes make the song feel like it's building or building excitement in the song. We're on slide 11 now, and we haven't even moved away from the first bar of our song, but don't worry, we're getting there. What I'm going to talk about now is the tempo. It indicates the speed of the piece of music. Sometimes we'll indicate this with some system markings that simply say something like slow or fast or medium rock. There are also a lot of Italian terms for tempo which are often used in music, including choral music, things like adagio and allegretto, which have specific meanings for the speed of the song. This slide is a snippet of Hello Goodbye. It indicates the speed with what's called a metronome mark. It tells us that there are 102 quarter notes in every minute of the song. Again, a metronome mark may change during the song. The score may say something like a tempo when it wants you to return to the original tempo of the song. Another way to indicate a change in tempo is by using the Italian terminology. Ritardando means to slow down. Accelerando means to speed up. At the end of Hello Goodbye, we have to slow down the last few notes. This is indicated by the short form for ritardando, which is RIT with a period. The dashed lines indicate that you would slow down over the course of that particular bar. This indicates a slowing down gradually over the last 3 notes of the song.